Hi there! I have got a John Renau wig that I want to show you today. It is part of the classic collection. It is a traditional cap construction with average cap size. And it's one that I didn't get for my own stock for a little while because looking in the photo, I'll be honest, it has a bit of an 80s look, a bit of a retro look. It's an older style. But then when I saw Ellen Villa, and this is an Ellen Villa wig that I've got on now. This is Risk in rooted champagne, light champagne rooted. Anyway, when I saw one of Ellen Villa's wigs, Jamila High, I think that's how it's pronounced, I kind of thought that John Renau's wig Jetabout could sort of go into that kind of style. So I did get one. It has been tried on by one client who it was the wrong color for her, but when we tucked up some of the curls in the back and made it more bob length, did it ever look good? It's probably going to look ridiculous on me, so I'm just going to pull it out of the box here. I've got it in, look at those curls, eh? I've got it in 24BT18. Now, 24BT18 S8 is a shaded color. This one is not, but the one with the S8 is shaded mocha. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. Anyway, so if I can, I'm going to put a photo of the Jamila High in here somewhere, maybe at the beginning, just to confuse people before you watch the video. But to me, this has that kind of potential to it, and I think curls are, I mean, a lot of people have curly hair that they want to find a wig that's got curls that they're going to feel like themselves. One of the biggest compliments, well, not a compliment to me really, just one of the things that makes me feel great when I've got a client is when they can say, I feel like me, and I feel like myself in this. And you know, and it's all great to say, oh my gosh, I feel like a different person, I feel wonderful, and that's great too. But especially when you're someone who's dealing with hair loss, to be able to find a wig that makes you say, I feel like me, that's amazing. So anyway, be prepared. This is probably going to look quite big and silly on me, but I'm trying it on anyway. Don't blame the wig. Use your imagination, and I'll see you in a second. And if I can, I'm going to put a picture of Jamila High in here. And also there is online, I've seen an older photograph of Jetabout that I think actually makes it look even better. It's just been styled a little bit better. It's an older photograph, but kind of leans towards newer styling, I think. Anyway, hang on. Okay, you might as well go through the start to finish with me. And I should have done this while I had my other hair on, but anyway, to show you the inside of the cap. Got that permatease area, otherwise that's the moleskin at the front, open wefting, and at the back there is the extended nape, and I can feel the stays, the little wires in there with the stays, and the open ear tabs there with the wires as well. So, oh boy, let's see how it goes. Oh, it looked like an 80s rocker. First of all, I prefer the bangs, just me, I prefer the bangs staying more curly, well, as opposed to split, I think. And I'm not a stylist, so this is, I'll show you the length available. So anyone who is a stylist out there could see, yes, it could be made into something a bit different, or no. it shorter. It's almost like it needs to be full here. Narrower or a bit shorter. It's funny, I know it's not me, but it's funny how sometimes they start to grow on you a little bit. You just, I don't know if your eyes or your mind adjusts and you just start to accept it as being what is. No, I'm not going to start wearing this one. This does not suit me, but if you've got curly hair, or if it does suit you and your face shape and your age, whatever, or imagine different colors as well. Let's just do a turn around here, see what's going on at the back. This will be new to both of us here. Lots of curls. Bright light. Now what did we do? I might cut this short and cut back in if I can figure out how to do that. Tag out of the way. I did put this on a lady whose hair was naturally this curly, and her hair had all fallen out due to chemo, and she was actually naturally salt and pepper gray, and she had shown us a photo of it. But this was pretty close to her own hair. And so when we put this on her, she's a very petite lady, the string is going to get in the way here. We tucked some of the hair up underneath, and already just holding that, it gets cute. You can play around with the curls a bit and get more fullness here and a little less there, and you might want to spray it in a bit. I don't know how the back's going to look. No, I didn't quite get it tucked up. But just to be able to see what it would look like shorter. Shorter with a facelift. I like it shorter like this, definitely shorter. That helps. Alright, sorry. I think it's cute. I think it's got a lot of potential. I think there's more that could be done with it, whether you cut it or whether you just play with the styling of it, getting it fuller in one area and maybe taking it down in another, thinning it out, cutting it, or just, you know, not poofing it up quite as much. It does not come in any rooted shades, so staying with darker tones, I mean, I think this is great. The curls would help to hide camouflage permatease, of which there's not a ton. Remember, it was just sort of coming along the center and there. Yes, this in darker colors, and well, why not with the lighter colors? The curls are going to hide things. And with bigger hair, your butt looks smaller. Well, you can pretend your butt looks smaller. I do. Anyway, I hope this is an interesting one for you. I just looked to the side mirror. See, I know I look ridiculous because I know what I look like. I know I've got hardly any hair and it's flat and straight as a pin. But if I was out in public and nobody knew me, no one's going to know I don't have these great curls. And that's what's kind of fun. Alright, I'm going to sign off now, and have a great weekend, everyone. It's Friday. The sun's coming out where I'm at now, which is great. I'm sort of liking it. It's still making me laugh, but I kind of like it. Anyway, where are my sunglasses? with the sunglasses on my head. They gotta be big so you can see them. Who doesn't wish they had curly hair? I mean, who with straight hair doesn't wish they had curly hair? Another thing, this is just my thought, when the curly hair is not going to move around a lot, so if you kind of leave it alone, no, I'm probably wrong about that. I'm just wondering, and maybe someone else can comment and let me know with your experience, if you've had a curly hair wig, maybe this length or something like it, and sorry, I'm trying to get used to myself with all this. I'm going between laughing and liking it. If you've had a wig with curls like this, what I'm curious about is the wear. Does it last longer, or, you know, with getting dry, or getting, you know, just the way wigs get after synthetic wigs when they sort of wear out and they're not as smooth and silky. I'm wondering if they last longer because they've got movement, but the fibers aren't rubbing against each other to wear off the coating as much, I wouldn't think. Yeah, anyway, let's let her down a bit more again. Don't want to do any damage. Well, I'm sure I'm not tucking her up. And now that's it. For real. Bye.